Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this video here on Show Style and Spirit. I am Ebony, of course. As you can see from the title of this video, we have a lot to talk about. Karson Bleu, as you know, we all were introduced to Karson Bleu a couple months ago when she appeared on the Tea Party episode of season 6 of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Furthermore, we also know that Karson Bleu revealed on Instagram that Coleslaw did confide in her about whether or not she should engage in revenge P against Melody. Well, in a recent interview that Coleslaw did with a blogger, she made an accusation regarding Karson Bleu, and it triggered Karson so much that she actually went live this evening on YouTube. We have a lot to get into. I have a couple of sound bites as well as some screenshots of DMs. You know, it's like the rap song says, it goes down in the DMs. But first, I ask that you please hit the like button on this video. And also, if you have not already done so, please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit. You all know that I offer a variety of content, including TV show recaps. I talk about my natural hair journey with my dreadlocks. And also, I even do some interviews with reality TV stars. My most beloved one is with Miss Van from Love and Marriage Huntsville. All right, so with that being said, let's jump right on in. Again, Karson Bleu went live today in response to an interview that Coleslaw did with a blogger, saying that allegedly Karson wanted to be intimate with Marsau. Now, of course, we know that Marsau is the chauvinistic husband to Tish, but don't forget also that Karson Bleu is married herself, married with children. So let's hear it from the horse's mouth. Of course, I'm not calling Karson Bleu a horse, but I'm just saying I want you all to hear her talk about what Coleslaw allegedly said about her.
Mess with Marsau. I'm about to let you know right now, Ariana. I heard you say that I was trying to mess with Marsau, or I was about to F Marsau, and I put this on my life. I am about to contact a lawyer because now you're blatantly lying on me. First of all, I ain't never been attracted to Marsau. I ain't never held no conversation with Marsau in that type of nothing. I don't even know that man like that. Okay? Other than my husband was the one who actually had the relationship with Marsau first and put us all together and told Marsau about me doing hair. So you're lying. You're grasping for stuff because you're trying right now. I think it's because you're just trying to stay relevant. You keep on. Yeah, this is defamation. Like.
So Karson Bleu says in that soundbite that Coleslaw was trying to say that Karson Bleu wanted to be intimate with Marsau, and as a result, Karson Bleu is ready to hire a lawyer to perhaps sue Coleslaw for defamation. And she is very upset because, of course, no one wants to be depicted as someone who wants to be promiscuous, especially with a married man. So no woman wants to do that. That's always a lazy read, in my opinion, when you're trying to slut shame a woman. You know, men often do that as well. It's either they're going to try and slut shame you, or they're going to say, well, where is your man? As if being a single woman is some sort of like low life, you know, you're just the scum of the earth or such a failure because you don't have a man. Those are the two lazy reads concerning women. And that is what Coleslaw allegedly pulled out of her bag. She can't say to Karson Bleu, well, where is your man? Because Karson Bleu has a husband. It's Coleslaw who is unmarried. But, you know, with 2 kids by 2 different men. But, you know, no, whatever. I'm just stating facts, you know, whatever. But what I also want to say is that Karson actually thinks that Coleslaw did the interview and made this salacious accusation concerning Karson Bleu because she is assuming that the Black Expo episode is soon upon us. And that Marty and Coleslaw are trying to trend in the blogs, and they're trying to bring about a lot of attention to the Black Expo episode to help boost the ratings. Because as you have seen, bloggers report this week that the ratings for Love and Marriage Huntsville have dipped. We know that some viewers have been blacking out the show because they do not agree with production just not showing us Miss Van And they do not agree with Carlos King not even making a supportive statement against Revenge P, and just all of these Scots, not showing their true lives, the true struggles with their businesses. So a lot of viewers are blacking out the show. So Karson is convinced that Coleslaw did this interview and did this horrendous accusation regarding Karson Bleu and Marsau to get buzz around the show. And I think that that is a very, very huge guess. I think that that's a very educated guess, I would say. I do definitely think that Karson is warm in that area. Let me know what you all think. Now, Karson also urges viewers to not watch the Black Expo episode because, in Carson's opinion, Coleslaw and Marty are trying to create that buzz. So she doesn't even want you to watch the Black Expo episode. Let me know in the comments, what do you all think about Carson's suggestion to black out the Black Expo episode? And are you going to black out the episode? Now, I feel a couple of ways about it. I definitely, from an intellectual standpoint, I understand and get why some viewers are blacking out the show. The part of me that respects, admires, and is a fan of Melody, I don't want to not watch the show and potentially add to it being removed from the air. Now, I also know that a lot of viewers are okay if the show gets canceled because we all do not agree with the BS that goes on, especially on the production side. But again, I feel like I'm not convinced yet that Melody will want us all to stop watching the show. It is her baby, her brainchild, one of her dreams. So I think so far she still wants us to watch. What do you all think? Please let me know in the comments. But here is Karson speaking on blacking out the Black Expo episode.
What's about to happen is they're about to show me again, and then this is going to be relived again. And y'all, don't relive it. Don't give. In fact, I encourage y'all not to watch it. And I feel bad that I'm saying that because deep down, I don't care what nobody say. All of them need that show. That's their show. It's all of their show. That's their paycheck. So if the ratings drop, the show will go. But at the end of the day, I'm not stupid. If the Black Expo scene is getting ready to show, y'all creating more controversy around my name. Y'all trying to discredit me. Y'all trying to the ex stripper from Detroit.
So there you go. She definitely did not appreciate Ariane calling her an ex-stripper from Detroit, which I have to say, and Karson said this tonight, that's like the pot calling the kettle black. Why judge strippers, Coleslaw, when you are a mistress, the side chick, a home wrecker? You literally cannot talk. And when I think of female strippers, I think of, they fell on hard times, they needed some money, and that was what they did. Hopefully they get off of the pole and, they're able to get a job that covers all of their monthly expenses. We all know that it's expensive to live. And so I can't judge strippers because I know that there was a very hard time in their life. There was a rocky foundation that even led them to the pole. So, and really, Coleslaw just cannot talk. And I have been trying throughout this video, I have mostly called her Coleslaw. One time I called her by her first name because Karson was saying, do not help Marty and Coleslaw trend. Do not hashtag their names. And if you're going to make videos about them, don't even call them by their names, because she said they just want to trend and bring a buzz. And Karson doesn't want to help them do a doggone thing. And I definitely understand that. Now, definitely go to Karson Blue's page and check out the live, because she literally dragged Martell, calling him a roach in a suit. She said that her husband is 6'4" and fine, and she does not want Martell at all. She is not attracted to a roach. And Karson also said that out of respect for Tisha, she wouldn't comment allegedly on what I'm guessing is her lack of attraction to Marsau. Karson also said that Melody is the reason why Coleslaw is even remotely known, and I definitely agree. I guess Coleslaw in the interview was suggesting that this show and all of its controversy kind of quote unquote made Karson. But Karson pointed out that on her former Instagram page, she had well over 100,000 followers, and that people definitely knew her locally in Detroit as well as online on social media. But Coleslaw, Karson is right. The notoriety that you do have, it is for a negative reason, because you are literally a home wrecker and you were okay. You were at peace with being a mistress to a married man. I don't care how lonely I get. I don't care how HORNY I get. I have a bag full of bedroom candy that I will pull out long before I have an affair with a married man. I respect myself too much, and even more, I respect the institution of marriage. I'm just not cut from that type of cloth. But also, that is pretty much my commentary on what she said. Now, I do have some screenshots for you. So let's go ahead and jump right on in. So, this is Karson's initial response to Coleslaw about the interview that she did recently. And she says, "You are a liar. You specifically called me and told me that. Y'all can't lie now. Mel already verified exactly what you said to me. I can't believe you just lied to that woman and said I was about to F Marsau. B, I ain't never in my effing life, HOE, you tad A B. I swear if it's on if I ever see you." So Karson was definitely mad at the accusations that Coleslaw made in the interview. So then Karson said that allegedly Coleslaw said that, Karson was in Martell's DMs, and, Karson wanted to make it clear that it was definitely nothing raunchy, nothing of lengthy conversation between Martell and Karson. Karson made a comment on one of his posts, about not these desperate housewives pretty much coming to Martell's defense. Martell sent her a DM saying, "Don't be in my comments playing," with an emoji, and that was it. But allegedly, Coleslaw did this interview, making it seem way more dramatic, like Martell and Karson had all these lengthy conversations in the DMs. And she definitely wanted to debunk that. So then we see where Karson actually reached out to Tish back when allegedly Martell made the fake Instagram page, Brunisha. And she says, "Tisha, I'm letting you know now, Martell better control his HOE and her fake page before I really let them have it. I was never going to say anything, but I know that's Coleslaw from a fake page." Now Karson is convinced that it was Martell who allegedly created the Brunisha page. Then, Tisha responded and said, "Girl, I wouldn't even give them any energy." And Karson says, "Yeah, I'm not. I'm over it now. She ain't respond. I just know damn well that's her on a fake page. But I'm not going to lie. James said it might be Martell because he watches all my IG stories every day and don't even follow me. Then he tried to wink at me in my DMs. I just ignored him and didn't respond." And Tish responded below that and said, "OMG, hashtag sad." So Karson talked about in her YouTube live tonight about how she was, not okay with Martell flirting with her in the DMs, with a winking at her in the DMs, and she's married. She was just very turned off by that. And James is her husband, when she says in that message that James was convinced that it was Martell who created the Brunisha page. All right, so I dumped that in there twice. My bad. So then Tisha says, "Yeah, don't even respond to him because that will get out and that'll be posted everywhere." She's talking about the blogs. And Karson says, "I will never. I don't like Martell at all. He's not my type on any level. And I know he will go to no ends to keep him a storyline. I'm staying clear away from him. Wait, it's them desperate housewives hyping him up for me." So that was pretty much her Instagram live. It's a little over 2 hours. If you want to watch it while you're cooking, Sunday dinner, or, taking care of some housework, cleaning the bathrooms, taking care of laundry, then you can listen to her. But I have pretty much given you the gist of what she was talking about. So let me know in the comments what you all think about this. Please hit the like button on this video. I would appreciate it so much. It causes YouTube to recommend this video to more people who have similar interests. And if you have not already done so, please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit. I'm always thinking of other people, other celebrities that I would love to interview. So, positive vibes coming my way to get those interviews. I would love that. So I will talk to y'all soon. I plan on going live tomorrow evening to recap the latest episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Y'all have a good night and take good care. Bye-bye.